Hello everyone. Good morning.
Morning, sir.
Good morning, Sai.
Good morning.
Morning, Sai.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Good morning, everyone. Shall we start our class?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Let me log into my AWS account. I'll go to Singapore region. So in our yesterday's class, we have seen how to create Bastion server, NAT gateway, and how to jump into the database server. All those things we have seen, right? You understood that part, everyone? Everyone understood or not? You are in mute, right? Sorry. Okay, now you can respond.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, it's clear.
Okay. So what I'll do today, I'll recreate that entire infrastructure, and on top of that, I'm going to add few more things. Initially, I thought of keeping things ready before I start my class, but later on, I thought if I do it in front of you, at least it takes like one more kind of revision. That's fine. What I'll do first 10 to 15 minutes, I'll recreate that entire infrastructure, whatever we did in last class. Then on top of that, we are going to add few more things. We are going to see the security layers and all those things. Okay, fine. So let's read. Guys, be in mute. Quickly, I'll do it. Whatever we did in our last two classes. Go to VPC. Let me draw this diagram. I'll give name as my VPC. My VPC. In that, I'll create two subnets. Public subnet, private subnet, and here I'll give range 10.0.0.0/16, and these things here 10.0.1.0/24, 10.0.2.0/24, and then what we do first, we enable public IP, then we create internet gateway, we attach to one root table, then we connect to subnet so that it will become public subnet. Okay, then I'll create one web server. I'll create one database server. For web server, I'll open SH. That is only to me. I'll open HTTP. For database server, that part I'll explain. Here it is having public IP. It's having private IP. I'm going to recreate this entire infrastructure after finishing this diagram. Okay. Then we created one bastion also here. Bastion, or you can call jump server. For this bastion, I'll open only SH. Lead to me. Okay. And one more gateway, NAT gateway I'll create. Okay. So it has elastic IP that already we discussed, and private IP. And bastion server is having public IP and private IP, right? These three things. Then we have to open SSH port of database server to only Bastion. We have to open MySQL port of database server 2 to entire public subnet. Okay, so here it will have only private IP that already you know, right? Then NAT gateway, we give root table, we connect to this one and we connect to subnet, so that all servers in subnet will get internet, right? Okay, this one. This is what I think we have seen in our last class, right? Till here only we discussed and I explained all three connections. This is SH, red one, then black one is MySQL, correct? And blue one is internet. So these three connections are right. Till here we have seen in our last class. Let me create this one quickly. Let me do it. Go to your, I'll do it quickly, guys, because already we did. These are third time, I think. Okay, create VPC. I'll give my VPC. Then range 10.0.0.0/60. Okay. Now create VPC. Then go to subnets. Create subnet in my VPC. And you can choose any availability zone and you can use range 10.0.1.0/24. Do this one hyphen AP7 southeast hyphen 1A. Okay. Now create subnet. One more subnet. My VPC. Subnet name you can give any name. That's all. Here first choose availability zone. You can choose anyone. I choose second. Here 10.0.2.0/24. Here give IP range space hyphen space availability zone AP hyphen southeast hyphen 1B. Fine. Two subnets already. I need to make one as public. You need to enable public IP. Modify auto SN IP settings. Enable. Done. Then we need to create internet gateway. Create internet gateway. My internet gateway. Then create. I'm doing quickly, guys, because you know these things. I'm not teaching anything new here. You know already we did in last two classes, right? This is a third time repetition. Let's attach this one to my VPC. Done. Then go to root tables. Create root table. This I'm connecting to internet gateway. Internet. That's I'm giving internet root table. In which VPC? My VPC. So one end I need to associate with public subnet, other end with internet gateway. So go to subnet associations, edit, connect, public subnet, save. Come into roots, edit roots, add root, here internet gateway. Select that one, and you know, right, whenever it deals with internet, you have to give this range. Save. Done. So now itself we can create NAT itself, right? Go to NAT gateways, create NAT gateway, and I'll give it a name, my NAT gateway. And we subnet, public subnet, guys, NAT gateway. Okay, as per the diagram. And allocate elastic IP. Okay, then create NAT gateway. NAT gateway is ready. And let's take default root table, one end NAT gateway, one end private subnet association. Okay. NAT gateway is ready. It is taking time. Okay. Meanwhile, keep our root table ready. These are default one, right? Let's change the name. NAT root table. Okay. Right? Root table is ready. Now, subnet associations. Edit. Private subnet. Right? Save. And roots. Edit roots. Add root. Yeah, this time is my NAT gateway. And select the NAT gateway. NAT is also dealing with internet. That's why this one. Now save. Done. Then let's launch EC2 instances. Guys, I want you to respond once. You are understanding, right? Everyone.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
If you are not understanding what I'm doing now, that means you did not practice. Correct or not? Correct or not?
Yes, yes.
Yes, sir.
Because twice already we did this in last class. Let me launch an instance. Instances, total 3. Launch instance. Amazon Linux. I'll create web server first. Which VPC? My VPC. We submit public IP is enabled. Let me install web package because this is going to be my web server, right? That's it. So let me keep those web server commands over there. Okay, you can see web server commands. Next, give any name. That name I'll give as web server. Next, what are the ports you need to open for web server? Security group. SH only to myself. HTTP to all. Right? HTTP to. Review and launch. Let me create new key pair. Today date is 3, right? 3 web. Download key pair. Now launch instance. And we need one bastion also. See, bastion. Only SH to myself in public subnet. Launch instance. Amazon Linux. Next. In publics, you know, I mean my VPC. In public. But I'm not going to keep any web related things because this is just a bastion server. Next, give as bastion server. Next. Now here, bastion security group. SH only to myself. Create a new key pair. I'll give 3 bastion. Launch instance. Okay. Then database server. Launch instance. Here in my VPC, in private subnet this time is a database server, right? That's next. DB server. Next. So for database server, SH to only Bastion, MySQL to entire public server, right? Okay. UV security group, SH only to Bastion. So what is my Bastion source? IP, let me get it. Open one more tab. Bastion, take private IP, custom only to Bastion slash 32. Okay, and one more, that is MySQL to entire public server 10.3.1.0/24, right? See, SH only to Bastion, MySQL to entire public server. That's it. Now review and launch. Launch. Create a key. I'll create a key as 3 DB. Download key pair and launch. And view instances. That's it. I'm ready with my setup. Okay, whatever we did, right? That setup is ready. Now, see, anyone can access website. I can access only myself. I can able to SH into my web server and Bastion servers. From Bastion, I can jump into database server. All these things we can do as per yesterday's class, right? Till here we have seen in our yesterday's class. Now we are going to add few more things. Now, okay, we are going to add few more things. Before that, let me show you web server, public IP, paste in browser, you should be able to see web content. Done. Then yes, I can go inside web server by keeping that, key Bastion servers, database source key in Bastion. I can jump into database server the way already, we did yesterday. Everything we can do it. Fine. Now we are going to discuss security features, multiple layers of security. Multiple layers of security. Let's see all those things one by one. Okay. Let me give one simple example. Assume that you are attending my offline classes. Just assume that you are attending my offline classes. Okay. Every day you are coming to my class institution and going back. So right now this institution, this IDEMI is there in Pune. This is this particular institution. Okay. This institution is having one door, main door. And it has some classrooms. Assume that 4 classrooms are there. Let me take small door. This is a main door. This institution is having this main door. 4 classes are there. One is AWS, one is DevOps, one is Python, and one is Java. Okay, AWS, DevOps, Python, and Java. Total 4 classrooms are there. Every class having its own door. Okay. Every class having its own door. Good. Right? Okay. Fine. See guys, let me ask one question. I want you to respond. Okay, I want you to respond. There is a student. One student is a Mr. A. I don't want, okay, his name is X. I don't want he should enter into my AWS class. he should not come to my AWS class. That is what I want. Okay, he should not enter into my AWS class. He can go and sit anywhere. He can go and sit in Python class, DevOps class, Java class, I don't mind. But he should not sit in my AWS class. Now, what are the doors I need to open? What are the doors I need to close? Tell me, guys.
Need to close it.
Main door.
Main door.
Main door is to open.
I have to open main door.
Yeah.
Okay.
A should be closed.
AWS needs to be closed.
Okay. So
The
I
other
need
doors can be open.
fine. I need to open. I need to close AWS door. Except that I need to open all other doors, all other classroom doors, including main door. Correct?
Yes.
Yes.
So that he should not sit in my AWS class, but he can go and sit in any other class. Okay, that's fine. Okay, one more question. This time, he should not enter into my institution itself. He should not enter into my institution. What are the doors I need to open and what are the doors I need to close?
Main door.
Close the main.
Main door closed.
Okay, I need to close main door, right? What about inside classroom doors?
We can open.
Maybe open.
We can open, but if he's not enter into the main door, like how can he enter into the
Enter
classroom
into
door?
the
Right, absolutely correct. So we need to close main door. Inside classroom doors, whether you open or close, you doesn't matter. Correct or not?
Yes, yes,
Yes.
yes.
Right? Okay, fine. So that means you understood this example. Fine. Yeah. This institution, see here, these classrooms are right. These are EC2 instances. This classroom door is right. Now being mute. Over. Question and answer part is over. Okay. This classroom door is right. That is security groups. Okay. In that classroom is there, that is EC2. Classroom door is security group. This institution is right. That is subnet. Subnet. This institution main door is right. That is NACL. Network access control list. Network access control list. Okay, either you can call NACL, NACL, that's NACL shortcut, network access control list, or you can call full name, network access control list, you can use, or you can use network ACL, that is up to you. So NACL is like a door at subnet level, just like the way the security groups are there. See here, these are doors at instance level, correct? In the same manner, NACL is a door at subnet level. It provides security at subnet, entire subnet level. That means if you open, NACL also deals with ports only, but at subnet level. That means if I close NACL ports, then even if you open instance ports, still no one can access. Understood? So guys, now you respond. Now you understood this example, everyone?
Yes.
Right?
Yes, yes.
So
Yes.
NACL is acting like a door at subnet level. Okay, so now what we do, let's create an NACL. Let's attach to this subnet. Okay. See, by default, you'll get one NACL. That's why if you go to VPC, earlier I said, right, I have shown you. When you create VPC, by default, you'll get one root table. Apart from that, you get one NACL. That's what I said. I told you to remember, right? Yes, that means in my VPC already NACL is there. Now go to NACLs. Okay, that's why you can see two NACLs. One is default NACL for default VPC. Second one is default NACL for my VPC. Okay, default NACL for my VPC. Now, okay, I'll use this one later on. Okay, or let's create a new one freshly. I'm going to create one new fresh NACL. Create NACL. You give any name. This NACL I would like to attach to my public subnet. That's why you give some meaningful name. That is public NACL. Public NACL. Now in which VPC you are creating? I'm creating in my VPC. I'm going to create in my VPC. Okay. Then now create NACL. Here, create NACL. I have created NaCl. Yeah, you can see it. This is the NaCl that just now we created. But we haven't attached it to any subnet yet. See here, associated with nothing. Because we haven't attached to any subnet yet. Okay. Before I attach this NaCl to subnet, before I attach, let me show you, let me verify. My website is running fine. Here. Website is working fine. That means from outside here, this is somewhere in outside. This is me in Pune. Okay. So from outside, I can access website. That's what it is working absolutely fine. Even if you hit refresh, you can see I can access website. And I can jump into these servers through SH, any of the one, Bastion or web server. Let's try. Okay, let's take Bastion. I can go, no problem at all. See here. Let me show. Take Bastion. Connect. Copy username at the DNS name. The public IP. Open mobile external. So let me delete all so many sessions are there. Okay, sessions, new session, message. Then take that Bastion source key. Three Bastion. See, I can go, right? That means I can jump into these machines through SH. I can access website. Why? Because these doors are opened for me, for SH, to everyone, for HTTP, correct? And everyone can access. But what we did just now, we created one NaCl. Just now we created NaCl, right? Now let me attach this NaCl to my subnet. What I'm going to do, I'm going to attach. Okay, focus on green color. I'm going to attach that NaCl to my subnet. I'm going to attach. I haven't attached it yet. I'm going to attach. Let's attach. You can see subnet associations. Edit subnet associations. Which subnet? Public subnet, right? That's the first one, 10.0.1. Select that. Select it and save changes. Done. Attached. Okay. So right now, this is the scenario, what you can see in the diagram. Now let's see whether we can able to access website or not. Hit refresh. Okay. Now see guys, I want you to respond. Is it working?
No, no.
No, it's loading.
Don't focus here. Focus here. You can see it's being loaded. You can see.
Loading.
Okay. What about my SSH connection? See, can I type? Can I
Don't
type
know.
something? See, it is not accepting. I'm typing something. It is not accepting.
We have to allow with NSCL.
Right. So here, what actually happened here? What actually happened is, see, I have closed.
Windows closed.
Correct. Be node. I have closed main door because by default NaCl, it contains doors which are closed. That's a default behavior. So I have attached a door which is closed, which is already closed, that to my subnet. Even though inside classroom doors are open, correct or not? See, inside these web server, Bastion server doors are open, but still I'm unable to access neither through SH nor through HTTP because for entire subnet I have closed doors. Okay, that's why I can't able to access my instances, even though instances doors are open. Correct? Guys, you understood till here? Everyone?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Fine. So now we need to open doors one by one. We need to open doors one by one. Okay. Let's open doors, guys. Let's open NaCl doors. What are the doors? See, SSH to only myself, HTTP to all. Only these two, right? Okay. Here, it is not working website. And here you got error, right? You can see network error. That's all. Now go to NaCl. Select that NaCl. Go to inbound. We deal with inbound only, right? Correct or not? We need not worry about outbound. In fact, in our EC2 instances also, if you go to security groups, see here, Bastion security. So this is security group. Let me open in a new tab. Here, we dealt with inbound only. See here. We opened SH at inbound only. We did not touch outbound. Till now, we did not touch outbound. Correct or not? We did not touch. If you want, you can revise videos. Okay. Till now, we did not touch outbound. We don't even know what is there in outbound, right? Okay. So that's why we need to deal with only inbound. What I do, go to inbound. See, edit inbound rules. Edit. Now here, add new rule. I'm adding one new rule. You can give any number, that's up to you. I'm giving 100, whatever number which comes in your mind, you give that number, that is up to you. Now, which port I need to open? SSH. Only to myself. What is my IP address that I can get from here, right? My laptop's IP. See, SH, I need to open to only myself. So laptop's public IP because laptop is somewhere outside, right? So how can I get public IP? Either I can go to Google and type what is my IP. Let's see here. What is my IP? Here I'll get 37.256.252. Or that security groups right here, I already opened to my IP. Security groups. Edit inbound. You can see these are same. 37.252. Both are same. See, 37.252, right? This I'm going to paste here. Slide 32. Done. Okay. SH. I'm opening only to myself alone. Correct? Done. One more rule. You give whatever number. That's up to you. HTTP to all. You can see, yeah, anyway, 0.0.0.0 means all. It is alone. That's it. Fine. Save. Over. Right? So just now we have opened ports. Correct? You can see, go to inbound. You can see SH to myself, HTTP to all. I have alone, right? Now, again, now I want you to respond now. If I hit refresh, see, I did not hit refresh yet. If I hit refresh, will it work?
It's okay. Yes.
Yes.
Yes?
Yes,
Right.
sir.
Yeah. Hit refresh. Is it working? Is it working?
No.
What about this one? Let me give restart R. See, if I give R, it should be restarted automatically, right?
Yes.
Okay.
Sir.
But it is not, it is also not working. That means whatever we did right, that is not sufficient. Just opening ports, those are not enough. Okay, those are not enough. We need to do something else. That means whatever inbound port we have opened, that is not enough. We need to do something else. So what is that something else? That is, here, let me write here. Yes, have you heard these words? Anyone? Stateful and stateless. Anyone? Just heard. You heard these words? Stateful, stateless.
Yes, saving data, losing
Yes, yes.
data kind of thing.
You heard?
Yeah.
What is that?
Stateless means it will maybe remove the data. Like
In
once you restart, it will go. The data will go. Stateful will save the data kind of. That's what my understanding.
Okay.
no stateful like means inbound outbound both are means once we open inbound, then outbound automatically open. Like
Let me
that
explain.
is there.
Yeah, let me explain. Simple ways. See, let me tell you earlier, before NaCl, what actually happened before NaCl? Before NaCl, we launched our web server, right? Okay. This web server. Okay. We opened port, inbound port only, inbound port. We did not touch outbound yet. We opened port. Okay, incoming port. Okay, that's what, HTTP. Okay, web server. And assume that this is my laptop. So when I tried to access, that time what actually happened? My request went to web server through inbound port. It loaded web content and the request came back. But did we open outbound port? How did it come back? We did not touch outbound till now. See here, the web server. Let me show you. Not only web server, you take bash. Okay, web server, security, inbound only. See here, HTTP we opened. One is for IPv4 and the one is for IPv6. Don't worry, those will be opened by default. Did it touch outbound yet? No. Let's see what is there in outbound. It is saying that all traffic, all ports, all. Correct. That means the default behavior of this one is security groups is outbound ports are by default opened. Out gates, exit doors are opened by default. You need not explicitly open. That is how they are. Okay, exit doors are always open. Exit doors are always open. Whenever you want, you can go out. Whenever you want, you can go out. Just like theater. Okay, entrance doors are closed after certain time. But exit, whenever you want, you can go out. No problem. Correct or not? Here also same thing. You might be thinking, just because it is having this entry, it is acting like so. No, that is not the case. Even if you delete this entry, you can see. Even if you delete this entry, so what do you get? Yeah. Actions, delete this particular entry somehow. Okay, even if you delete, still outbound ports are open. Just for consistency, they have given this entry. Okay, even though if you delete, still it works because that is how they are. Okay, by default, out gate, exit doors are opened for security group. For security group. So this is what we call stateful. Security groups come under stateful. Security groups come under stateful. That's a default behavior. Okay, fine. Now what actually happened? Now we are dealing with NACL. Okay, let's take the same web server. Web server. We have open entrance doors. And you know that exit doors are always open. Right? This is my laptop. Now what we did, we kept NACL, correct? That is one more layer. That's one more door. Okay, this is NACL. Okay. Now, just now we opened ports, correct? Inbound port we opened, correct? We did not touch outbound yet. We opened inbound port, SH and HTTP both. So when I try to access now, see, when I try to access, it is not working, correct? That's what it refresh. It is not working. Neither HTTP nor SH. So why it is not working? Because when I try to access, my request is going like this. Through NACL door, which is opened. Yes. Then security group door, which is also open. It loaded the page. Then it came back through exit door of security group, because that anyway is by default open. But your request got blocked here. Request got blocked here. Where? At exit door of NACL. At exit door of NACL. So that's why you are unable to access your website. That's why you are unable to access your website. Understanding, right? This is what actually happening right now. That means you opened entrance door of NACL, but you did not open exit door. Okay. So at NACL, you have to open exit doors explicitly. Okay. So this concept we call stateless. Okay, NaCls coming under stateless. Stateful means outdoors are open. Okay, in outbound ports are open by default. That's what we call stateful. Stateless means you have to open explicitly outbound ports. So security groups come under stateful, NaCls come under stateless. Got it? Since we did not open outbound port, that's why we are unable to access the website. Got it? So now let's open exit door of NaCl. Guys, you understood this one? Please respond.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
So let's do it. Let's open. Yeah, go to NaCl. Same thing, whatever inbound is, right? Okay, same thing I'm going to open at outbound also. Just copy this. Go to outbound. Edit outbound. Now add rule. 100 sh only to myself. Correct? Then one more rule, give any number that's up to you. HTTP to everyone. Correct? To see it. All allow. Right? Fine. Now save changes. That's it. So we opened it outbound also. You can see both are same at inbound. Let's see. At outbound, inbound, both are same. Right? Okay. Now let's try to access. Let me unmute you. Okay, I want you to respond, guys, now. Now, if I hit refresh, will it work?
Yes. No.
It actually should work, correct or not?
Yes, sir.
It should work, right? And here also we should able to access. If I hit capital R here, it should reload. Okay. But why it is not working? Why? Because something else that we need to see here. If I hit refresh, you can see it is not working. You can see it is not working. Okay, it is not working. Why? Because something else that we need to do. Something else. What is that something else? That is what someone said already. What?
Internet gateway.
Internet gateway. Anyone else?
Yes.
Which one?
Route vector.
Which one? Someone I think already said. I heard the word. Router, not router. Okay, fine. Let me explain. Let me explain. So that's something that is ephemeral ports. We call ephemeral ports. Let me explain here. Ephemeral ports. See, guys, right? The ports range 0 to 6.535. These are the ports. Out of these many ports, one subsection is that is 1024 to 6.535. This particular subsection we call ephemeral ports. Out of all ports, 1024 to 65535. This section we call ephemeral ports. Okay, ephemeral ports. What is this ephemeral ports? That you can see in fact here also. Go. Ephemeral ports in AWS. Okay, here 1024 to 65535. This is ephemeral ports. Now what actually happens here in ephemeral port? Simple. See, the thing is that here in my public subnet we have so many instances. As right now we have one web server, right? assume that we have hundreds of web servers. These actually we are going to launch by using autoscale. In public subnet, assume that we have 1,000 web servers. Generally, hackers, what they do, they try to hack. Hacking means they try to enter into our machines. They try to steal some data. They try to block some ports. If they block any ports, customers cannot able to access. If they can't access my website, my business will come down. They can't access my website and the business will come down. So these are the illegal things and all they do, hackers. So one of the illegal activity that they do is they block our ports. So these hackers, if they block my HTTP port of out of 1,000 servers, even if they block any one server or two servers, even 5 servers, do I have any problem here? No, I don't have any problem. Why? Because see, if they block some 5 web servers ports, customer they try to access anyway, these are connected to load balancer. When customer access, assume that if that load balancer is sending request to that particular web server, then they can't access. Then customer thinks that, okay, this is an internet issue from his end. Then he hit refresh. Then the request will be routed to some other web server. Then they can able to access the website. That means if this hacker, even if he blocks ports of even 1 or 2 or 3 or 5, still 5, we don't have any problem because we have thousands of servers, thousands. Okay, that means if they block any port at instance level, I don't have any problem. But what if they do the same thing? If they do the same thing at NACL level, tell me guys, what if they block that HTTP port at NACL level? Then
Total all will shut down.
right. If they block at NACL level, that means all, no one can access my web servers, any of the web servers, all 1,000 servers are down. Correct. If they can't access web servers, they can't pull data from database source also. Correct. That means if they block any port at NACL level, that means that entire website will be down. So hackers, they focus on NACL. That's a critical point. Right? That's what we call bottleneck. The place where you hit, then entire thing will be collapsed. That position, that is critical point. So the hackers, they try to focus on NACL, not at instance level. Okay. So the problem is with respect to NACL ports. Correct. If at all any hacker through backend, if he blocks any port at NACL level, either SH or HTTP, then that's a big issue. Correct. That's it. To address this particular issue, AWS people, what they are doing, they have came up with a new concept to address this issue, that is ephemeral ports. So what AWS they are saying, that is, hey Sai, there's a port range 10242.6.535. This is less used ports range. Okay. In these ports, AWS is saying to me that, hey Sai, you open these range of ports at NACL level. That's what he's saying. Hey, you open these ports at NACL level. Okay. So that if at all, if hackers blocks any port at backend, through backend, if he blocks any port at NACL level through backend, what we will do, being AWS team, what we do, we take any random port from this range, any random, for example, some port number 2000. We take any random port from this range and we'll replace with existing blocked port by hacker, so that there won't be any disturbances to your customers' connections and all. I'm repeating as AWS is saying to me that, hey Sai, you open entire range at NACL level. At NACL level, I have opened SH and HTTP. Along with that, you please open this entire range, so that if at all hacker blocks any port through backend, we'll take one random port from this range, we'll replace this port with existing blocked port, so that your operations will be resumed without any delay, so that your website will not go down. And that hacker and all, dealing with the hacker, will do it later on. Okay, first of all, your website should not go down, right? That's important. So that anyways, we'll do through back. So that's why please open this port range. See, open means actually we are not opening. We will open. It doesn't mean that we are opening all ports. No. That means we are authorizing AWS to use any port from this range to replace with existing port. We are authorizing AWS. Now you might be thinking, Sai, why they are asking to me? Why can't they do by themselves? Why? Because this is my VPC. Without my permission, they can't even touch anything here. Okay, that's why AWS is, suggesting please open these ports, and they made it mandatory. They made it mandatory. Otherwise, things will not work. They made it mandatory. Okay, they made it mandatory. Simple, guys. No mask, no entry to theaters. If you don't wear mask, no entry to theaters. Without mask, also you can go, right? What is the relation between theater and mask? Correct. To watch a movie, you should have your eyes opened. You should be able to listen. Your eyes should be open. What is the use of mask? What is the relation between mask and theater? That's how they made the things mandatory. Correct or not? To deal with corona. Correct or not? To deal with COVID, they made this kind of restriction and they made it mandatory. Correct. They are not requesting, hey, please don't wear a mask to enter into theater. No, they are not requesting. They made it mandatory that no mask, no entry. Correct. Actually, there is no relation between theater and mask. Correct or not? But they made that one mandatory. Without mask, you can't go. Correct? Here also, they made this rule mandatory. If you don't open, things will not work. Okay. So that's why we have to open this port range at NACL level. Okay. This is to deal with hackers through backend. Okay. That's it. Maybe in future they may automate this process. Maybe. Okay. That's maybe after once if COVID is not there in this world, they may remove that mask. That thing maybe. So maybe that we are not sure as of now. So as of now, you have to open that NAC, that ephemeral ports. That is mandatory. Let me show 2Y7CPD. Fine. So what we have to do, we have to open that port range. Okay. So public NACL, go to inbound, say just edit. Okay. Here add new rule. So you can give any rule number. I'm giving 300. See, there is no name for that ephemeral is there, but that you won't find here. That will come under custom TCP only. Keep it as it is. Here manually you have to enter ports 1024.2.655.35. Okay, 1024.2.655.35. Okay, that's it. Now save changes. Hello, right? Hello. Don't think that we are opening all these ports. No, we are authorizing AWS to use any random port from this range and to replace with any existing blocked port so that our operations will be resumed. Now save. Done. So whatever the rule that they kept, we have obeyed that rule. Now things should work. Correct? Now that's it. Now tell me, guys, if I hit refresh, will it work or not? Anyone?
What about outbound?
I think we should open outbound also.
Yeah, correct. See, if I hit refresh, it will not work because right, NACL, that is stateless. You have to open outbound as well. Whatever you do it inbound, you have to do it at outbound level also. So let's do the same thing at outbound level 2. So here, just let me go to inbound. Let me copy that tree. So it's simply I can copy and paste, right? Okay, go to outbound, edit outbound rules. Here, add new rule 300, paste that one. 1024.2.6.12. 1024.2.6.12. That's it. Open to all alone, right? Save. Done. Okay. Now tell me, will it work or not? Now at least. Huh?
Will work.
It will work.
It should work, right? Yeah, hit refresh. It will work. It will work. That's it. It is working. So these are the things that we need to do. And yes, now you can able to access here. If I hit R, you can see working fine. Correct or not? See, I can type any commands, everything. It will work. Right? Working fine. That is so actually it works. Okay. Fine. This is what NACL. And one more thing. We haven't even started discussing about security features. Just we kept the infrastructure ready. We haven't discussed how it is going to protect. Okay, that we are going to see in our upcoming class because that is going to be a major class. Today we did nothing. We just created and we attached. We opened ports. That's it. But how it is going to secure our VPC, that we are going to see in our upcoming class. Okay, so next class is the most important class, and you are getting 2 days holiday. This weekend we don't have classes. Okay, you are getting 2 days holidays. In these 2 days, you practice, you go through all 4 classes, last 4. Today's class, yesterday, day before yesterday, and before. This, I think, VPC 4 class. You go through all 4, then only you will understand next class. Okay. If you are not understanding my next class, that means you did not practice these, revise these classes, previous classes. Okay. So just please do practice all these things. In next class, I'm going to actually explain what is NACL, how it is going to protect our VPC. Got it? And you deletion steps are pretty same. Whatever yesterday we did, you delete NAT, then delete all 3 instances, then release elastic IP, then delete VPC. If you delete VPC, NACL also will be deleted. Okay? Yeah. So that's it, guys, for today. If you have any doubts, you can ask me now.
Sai, in NACL, the rule number also matter. Means
Wait. That's what. Wait. See, that part only I'm going to explain in next class. The rule number, whether it matters or not, next class. Okay.
Yeah. See that too.
Sai, do we have APIs for all the services? So far we have discussed.
Yeah, those are there, but those are not, not actually required for you at this stage. Okay.
No, I know about the program. I have experience in program, but I would like to write a program which can set up entire VPC.
Yes, that also we can do that. In one class, cloud formation is right. There I'll explain about that one, because there by using script we are going to create infrastructure. Okay, there I'll give you the thought how we do it. Okay.
Okay.
Sir.
Yes, go ahead.
Sir, what is the difference between Bastion servers and NAT?
No, come again.
What is the difference between the Bastion servers and NAT, Net Gateway?
Oh my God, you missed my all previous classes, seems.
Not understand properly.
You have gone through my previous class for sure.
Yes.
Are you sure? Last at least yesterday's class.
Yes.
Okay, you tell me, why are we using Bastion first of all? What is it? Why are we using Bastion? At least give some thought. We discuss many things, right? What is a Bastion first? Why we are using? Tell me, what's your name? Are you there? Are you there?
I think he's not audible.
Who asked this doubt?
No, Sai, I don't know.
Okay. Guys, you understood what is Bastion NAT in previous class? I have explained.
Yes.
Bastion we used to SSH through database.
Yeah. Understood. At least
NAT for internet.
I mean, see, why I asked this question? Just I wanted to know up till up to which level you understood, so that it would be easy for me to explain better other things. So yeah, at least I wanted to know what is Bastion. What is Bastion?
Actually, it is a jump server which
jump into the database server.
Correct, right?
helps to access the database server from outside the network.
Right. See, I don't know who asked this question. Let me explain. The Bastion server also you can call jump server. This we are using to jump into database server. Generally, directly we can't access database server, right? Because of 3 reasons. It doesn't have public IP. It doesn't have ports enabled. It is not getting internet. So to jump into database server, we need one medium. So that is what Bastion. So first we'll jump into Bastion. From there we jump into database server. So Bastion purpose is just to jump into database server. Second thing, NAT. We can go inside database server, but if you want to install any package, if you want to upgrade, downgrade, anything that we need to deal with internet sometimes. But if you connect to internet gateway, that is security issue. So that's why we are providing internet to entire private subnet in a secure manner. For that, we are using NAT. Bastion is to jump into database server. NAT is to provide internet. Okay.
So
That's
we have a Jumpbox server in our project, Windows Jumpbox server, like
Oh.
Azure and Hyper. Yes.
Right. That's all. So guys, my sincere request, if you need to go through these classes, guys. Okay, properly. Otherwise, you can't understand the things. And if you don't understand things, dependency, you will miss a lot of dependencies. Got it? So you have to go through. That is my request. Okay, if you don't go through previous class, you don't revise, then things will not work. Okay, your time and effort, your money, everything will be wasted. It's a teamwork. I have to teach well, you have to prepare well. Okay, I'm not the one talking about the guy who asked this lot. Okay, anyways, if you did not understand, I will re-explain the entire class, no problem. But this I'm talking in a general sense, especially you revise classes so that in next classes you'll understand in an easy manner. Got it? Yeah.
Yes, sir.
Okay, fine, great.
So we have our class on Monday.
Yeah, next class is on Monday, right? Yes.
Sai, I have one more doubt. Means if we allot all the IPs in security group, then again we have to do the same in NSCL. Means NSCL is for subnet, right? And security group is for individual EC2, right?
Right.
Securities.
Yeah, I understood.
If we have a multiple, understand my question.
Yeah, I understood your question. I understood. You just wait for one more class. Okay. So next class I'm going to do it, how we do it, security and all. There you will understand. Just wait for one more class.
Sir, security group is kind of one first layer, or NSCL is a second layer. Like
yes, you can think that way. Actually, we have 4 layers of security. That's what next class you'll learn. 4 layers. In that, yes, as you said, 1 layer is security group, 1 layer is NSCL. Okay.
Okay, sir.
Hello, sir.
Say imperial server ports, we can say that is part of the replacement of HTTP in case there's some block to the port.
Yes, absolutely. That is what it is.
Okay.
So means here we are supplying NaCl, and for it to allow, we are putting the ephemeral ports, right?
Yeah, at NaCl we are opening ephemeral ports to deal with hackers through and backend.
Yeah, for security purpose only, right?
Yeah, so, correct.
So means in case we are applying anything, so for it means to allow it, it means it does not block anything. So for that purpose, we are putting some.
Yeah, for that only. Same. Whatever you understood, that's correct. See, we have a emergency door in our offices, right? Emergency door. When that will be opened, if at all any suppose any assume that okay, airport is there, some terrorist attack happened. Okay, so they close the entire door so that no one should go outside. Okay, so immediately we have emergency doors are there, those will be opened so that you can go out from the door. It's a kind of standby purpose. The here also this is acting like a same in that manner. Emergency doors, fire exit, like kind of.
Hello, Sai.
Yeah, go ahead.
These hackers, they can directly enter into this internet gateway, likewise, or
actually, if they want to enter into our machine through ports only, they will enter. That's the only way. So further, they will try their best. They might hack internet gateway, root tables. They somehow, we don't know, right? That's what hacking. They do all crazy things, which we can't even catch. So the one thing is sure that they have to enter through door only. There is no other way. So that's why we are protecting. We are keeping a standby thing at doors. Got it? Understood?
Yes, sir.
Sumant is asking, Sai, one of my friend is completed diploma in CS. He is working in DXC Windows admin. He can do AWS and ops. Can you confirm? Yes, he can do. He's already working, right? Then no problem at all. He can do. Already many students are there from diploma. Okay. No problem at all. Achha, I called you yesterday. Okay, Sumant. Yes, just ping me once. Ping me once today.
Yes, sir.
I'll talk to you. Okay, evening.
Today at evening 7 o'clock or
yeah, 7 o'clock. 7 o'clock.
Okay, sir. Thank you.
Sure. Okay.
Yes, sir. Regarding that billing, I got email regarding the bill.
Which what bill that you got?
Yeah, regarding AWS.
Yeah, just to share that screenshot to me today. I'll answer all your questions. Okay, in WhatsApp.
Sure.
Just directly to me, not in the group. Directly to me. Okay.
Yeah. Okay, sure.
Sai, I call you at 11:30. I'm there.
Mahendra, yes, you call me at 11:30. Better you call me at 12 because just now we finished the class, right?
Yeah, okay, fine. At 12 o'clock, I'll call you. Okay.
Fine, guys. That's it for today. Thank you all. You delete all this infrastructure that you know already. Same like previous class. Okay. Thank you, everyone. See you on Monday. Thank you.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you,
Thank
sir.
you.